Hello and namaste, everyone. Welcome. I'm wanting to invite you to join me for 21 days of holy work, and specifically from work that is coming from the Pure Lands of the Dakini. She wants to talk to us. She wants to give us. She wants to give more messages into this world. She wants to help us come deeper into our own awakening. And so I've been like, what are they doing? They are teasing me. They like, come on, Shima, let's see if you can do it every day for 21 days. I'm like, I have 21 days in a row. Goodness me, that's a lot. But I'm taking up the challenge to bring you transmission every day for 21 days, whether it's 1 minute or 20 minutes. And who knows? I mean, somebody, and this is an invitation, by the way, somebody might also love the Dakini lands, and the Dhaka lands might be a man or a woman who says, hey, I've also got something to say. Would you like to have a conversation, Shima? And then connect with me, and we will include that in the 21 days, possibly, if it feels like we're on the same page. Yeah. Um, and what it feels like a little bit, it feels like, okay, let's connect into what it feels like. It feels a little bit like another spiral of awakening that wants to come into existence. Another spiral of awakening. Because for those of us on the path, if you speak to anyone who's been on this path long enough as a seeker, and if some call themselves a finder as well, you'll find out that they absolutely love awakening. One of my most disappointing moments actually was thinking I've arrived and going, oh, but I loved waking up so much, and there were all these beautiful moments, and no, I don't get to have those ahas and those insights and those deep energy awakenings any longer. Those all go to my students. I was like, I don't know, like, I'm just gonna forget everything and start over. And I think sometimes I do that a lot, lifetime after lifetime, because I can't bear the thought of, like, I've completed this wonderful, wonderful journey of discovering myself, whether it's through an external guru or through the internal guru. I mean, both I have bowed to so profoundly, and also fought with. Of course, you have to fight with the guru to find out if it's a real direction or not that they're offering you. Now, they like to test you, just like everything else. Like, where's your awareness? Can you feel? Can you really feel if something is true or not? Does it align to the center of your soul, of your being? These are important questions. So, in this journey of resisting almost waking up fully, because that means there's some bird above me. Wow, look at that, two lurries. Isn't that lovely? That go away, cat. That if I wake up fully, it means I don't get to have those shimmering moments of remembering. And then you start to find out, well, we live in an infinite space. I mean, can you imagine? There are more planets in existence than there are grains of sand on Earth. Can you imagine that? Do you know what it means? It means there are infinite number of planets. It means they never end. And if planets never end, life never ends. Life never ends. Never ends. And neither does awakening. I think that's such good news. I mean, people are always looking for the enlightenment where it ends. Or you become one with all this, oh gosh, whatever. I'm not really that seduced by that idea any longer. I think at one stage I was, but now I'm more seduced by there's more. I can wake up more. Of course I can. I'm a baby. I'm a baby in this path. Even though I've been walking it feels like in my memories for thousands and thousands of years. I'm a baby, just like you. Or maybe not. Maybe you way beyond. So I'm very excited about this news that I'm still awakening, that it's going to go on for as long as the planets go on. I'm really excited to hear that. It's like it's lovely news. And I'm also really excited to hear there's another spiral of awakening happening right now. Well, many people speak of it. But speaking of it isn't really where it happens. So these 21 days first came as an inspiration because my mum died a year ago. Last Sunday was her death anniversary, and it came out of that. It said, come on, I want you to do this. And it was like, okay, and I'm going to do it as a gift from my mother because she was so wonderful and you didn't get to know her. So this is a gift from my mum. And we see what it looks like. For me, I think it is going to look a little bit like how does the pathway of sacred sexuality wake us up? How, why, and how? What does it wake us up? And the central Mahamudra, that Mahamudra, you know, at the center of sacred sexuality, the center of Tantra. What is the Mahamudra? How do we enter it? And how does it wake us up? And of course, we always find out how something wakes us up in Tantra by doing it, right? We're not really like religious people. We don't really say, this is the truth, and that's it. And if you don't do it, you're bad. You don't believe what we say, you're bad. You're a bad person if you don't believe what our truth is. We're not really what we're doing. What we do is we say, here's a technique, here's a method, here's a practice. And if you're really lucky, you have a guru who's really interested in you personally, and they go, this is your technique, this is your practice, what you need to see. This is your technique, this is the practice. It's going to open the gateway to the direct revelation of your nature and of the nature of this existence itself, which maybe are not so separate, eh? So that way, you don't have to ever believe my word about anything. Ever. Never. You can just have your own direct experience. And I love the image I choose today to share with you. You know, the rake in the garden, the trees, the house. Here I am, a householder in the city of Johannesburg, where you would normally find a Dakini. Dakinis wake up and then they come back into the center of the city. Just living ordinary life to a degree. Here, present in the ordinariness, and finding, I say to people, if I can't find God in Johannesburg, I won't find God anywhere. If I can't find Goddess in Johannesburg, I will not find Goddess anywhere. It's kind of my central practice until maybe I followed the ocean flow and I landed somewhere else. But yeah, in the ordinariness of my home, I share with you the magnificent teachings of the Pure Lands of Dakini. I invite you to come join me into this my personal challenge to show up every day for 21 days. What does it look like? What comes through? Yeah, so please join me. If you want to make some contribution, let's see. I might like it. I might go, no, I want to do this all by myself. I don't know how I'll feel like. We'll see in the moment. But yeah. And I think it'll start tomorrow. Namaste.